Have you ever wanted to have a world record or something? Well, we're going to go over Christman Genipperteinga, and he wanted to be the world's most prolific serial killer.
We here at Angry Me Production want to thank our sponsor, Mobile Notary Mindy. She's certified with the National Notary Association. She's also bonded and E&O insured. She offers a wide range of services including wills, powers of attorney, medical documents, healthcare proxies, living wills, certification of trust, assignment of personal property, HIPAA waivers, advanced healthcare directives, and 99 verification. You can find her on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Mobile Notary Mindy. You can also visit her webpage at TexasMobileNotaryMindy.com. That's TX MobileNotaryMindy.com. Thank you so much and enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen of all ages, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of Angry Me Production. We appreciate you coming in and letting us be a part of your lives week in and week out. We hope to do our best to present you with something that your eardrums delight in. Whether you're looking at us on YouTube or Rumble, or listening to us on Spotify, Google, or Anchor, or any of the other podcast services that we are currently on or trying to get on, we thank you. And if you don't mind, at the end of every episode, stop by, leave us a comment, leave us a like. If it asks for 5 stars, we'll take 5 stars, even if you don't like us. 5 stars are what it's all about. With that being said, we hope you enjoy our attempt to make our advocation our vocation. Ladies and gentlemen, let the games begin.
Welcome, Angry Favor. That's right. We're going to go over another TikTok style of psychopath or sociopath, whatever it was. And what we're going to do is just go over the stuff and everything. But I just wanted to let everybody know on Tuesdays or Mondays, we'll put it on Facebook or we will put it on Instagram, most of our socials, but it's going to be on mainly on Twitter and YouTube for right now. We're still in the works of seeing if we can get it done through TikTok, but we're going to go live with the nerd sports and see what kind of fun we can have with that. We did it last week and we all enjoyed it, and we all pretty much had fun with it. So look for us on that. Also, just a little cue in on everything. Please, if you comment, and this is mainly for one person that in general that actually commented on one of the stuff, and I'm going to leave an email with that person. It's murder death kill at murder death kill. I'm gonna send you an email somehow, and the comment that you put on the BTK killer, I saw it. I saw the notification, but it's not on the episode. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I haven't had any comments on Twitter, so I don't know how well that goes. I know Instagram and Facebook is the easiest way to get to contact us if you have information for us for stuff, because that was interesting. His Scoutmaster was the BTK killer. That was really weird. I've had some comments like like that to where people are commenting on the video that they know the person, stuff like that, and it's interesting. I find that interesting, and a lot of people else found that interesting too. With the most of the crew that's on my on this channel, but yeah. Comments, warm welcome on them. I'll try to get to them as fast as possible. I'm not the easiest person to that for YouTube. YouTube is so hard for some reason to get communications done on. Like I said, we got Reddit. We have uh, Reddit, Instagram, Facebook, all the social media, True Social, Instagram, X now, but it's Twitter. But yeah, if you need to get a hold of us and swap information or something like that, or if you just want to have somebody to talk to, it's good communication with the audience, and I like it. It makes me feel that I'm actually accomplishing something, so it's very, very reassuring for myself. And thank you all that do comment. And why is this? Hold on, real quick, people. Now you can see what my shirt says. I love this shirt. I found it. I was like, and there it goes. My last flying fuck. Love it. But let's go ahead and get into this. I have to do something real quick, but we'll get this go ahead and begin this. We're resuming. Christman, man, this is what Stephen Hawking says it is.
Genipperteinga.
Christman Genipperteinga. Okay. I'm just going to call him Christman. Christman. Yeah. Anyways, this is another German serial killer. So our German audience actually listens to us. We got another German serial killer for you guys. Let's see. Christman Genipperteinga was a German serial killer and bandit of the 16th century. Now, this is going to be a lot of Stephen Hawking doing a lot of this stuff. So bear with me. But he came from Korpen. Okay. He came from Korpen, a town 2 German miles away from Colin. Okay. And he was born before 1569, since there's no really records or anything like that fully of that time frame, because, it was dark times. Not only people learned how to write, not a lot of people learned how to read. So he's going over the lair for about 7 years. Christman lived in a cave complex about 1 German mile, just over 7.5 kilometers away from Brookskill. Stephen Hawking, I know you're out there. Ouija board and everything. Give us a little hint there.
Bergkessel.
In a wooded upland mountain area called Fragberg. I'm going Fragberg. Fragberg. Okay. From there, he had a good view over the roads going to and from Trier, Metz, and Düsseldorf. Germany for Tienenbill. Stephen Hawking again. Thionville. Okay. And Luxembourg. The K complex is described as being cleverly built, just like an ordinary house inside, with cellars, rooms, and chambers with all the household goods that ought to be belonging into a house. So basically, it was a good fortification, which it is pretty much kind of like what the Afghans did. History of Joel Wittenberg identifies 2 important occasionally overlapping patterns of crime reports relative to serial killers and other early modern Germany. Reports on robbery killers Christman fit pattern 1, hoarding all ill-gotten gains in his cave. Okay. As Wittenberg further remarks, however, Christman Gritton, jeez, that last name's going to kill me.
Genipperteinga.
Genipperteinga was usually in approximately maintaining the same sanctuary den throughout his years as a serial killer. Most often in accounts tell of robbers traveling, meeting, and conjugating with other robbers or with the devil on their journey. Furthermore, it is contrasted with the records of other robber killers from that time frame, like those of Peter Norsch, Stephen Hawking,
Nyersh.
and Jacob Summer. Depictions of supernatural abilities and or contracts with the devil are absent from the 1581 accounts of Christman. He was also definitely reported as guilty of multiple
Infanticides.
That's a new word on me. But the accounts from 1581 does not connect this with practice of black magic or cannibalism. Christman preyed upon both German and French travelers. It was said that only a party of 3, 4, or even 5 travelers might be safe from him. Nor was he averse to double-crossing his old partners in crime in order to get his hands on the whole booty. Rather than his just share, once they had helped bringing the loot to his cave, he served them with poisoned food or drink, with rarely anyone surviving beyond 5 hours. He is said to have thrown their bodies into a mine shaft connected to the cave complex. Shortly after he took residence of Frankfurt, Christman met an intent victim, a young daughter of a cobbler in Proper. God, Stephen Hawking. Popard. Okay. On the Rhine River, she was traveling to Tyr to travel with her brother. He ordered her under death threats to come and live with him. He made her swear she would never betray him. And for the next 7 years, she served as his sexual once. Whenever he went out to find new victims, he bound her ankles with a chain so she could not escape. He fathered 6 children with her, but at birth he killed them, pressing in their necks. Here's the German original of that. If you want to hear it, I guess.
Hatter den Kindern das Genick eingedruckt.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Kristen used to hang up their bodies and stretch them out as the wind made the little corpses move. He said, "Dance, dear little children, dance. Christman, your father is making the dance for you." Okay, that's sick. Okay. Christman finally relented to the woman, repeatedly pleading that she might be allowed to meet other people and grant her expressed wish to visit Burskos. No, that's Burskill.
Bergkessel.
Burgkessel under the kitchen is a renewing oath not to betray him. But once there, seeing the little children running about in the street, she broke down and went down to her knees in lamentation. And I guess is what she said. Almighty God. And this is just from, I'll do the Stephen Hawking German real quick, and I will do the English.
Allmächtiger Gott. Durst Alding will be wisst. Och mit was edig mich verpflicht habe. Da ich keine Menschen wollen bären. So will ich jetsun diesem Stein 11 klagen. Mein Anliegen und not. Den ich jetsunden das Sieben Jar erlitten habe. VNND och en meinem eigenen Fleisch und Blut hagleichen Museen.
Okay. Basically, this is what she said in English. Almighty God, you know all matters, including the oath I made, bound to concern what I should not reveal to any human. So now I will while over my condition to the stone and disappear that I for the 7th year have suffered, and what I have had daily to witness upon my own flesh and blood. So she was basically saying what kind of horrors that she was witness, and please save her from it. As she began to wail and weep, bettering, many commissioned with her, but when anyone asked her about her troubles she refused to reveal them. Brought before the mayor, she was urged to tell her story, and soon by a learned man, by reference to scripture, that if it was a matter of life and the soul, then she sought to confess. She then confessed everything she knew in order to catch Christman off guard. The following scheme was hatched. She was given a sack of peas, and with these, she marked a way to the cave complex. On May 27th, 1581, and I guess this is very well documented, this, because May 27th, 1581, 30 men arrested and set out to capture him. He was asleep when they came because she had made him relax with gentle words while delousing his hair. Delousing is just what it means. Basically, getting the fleas and other parasites out of the hair. As the armed men barged in, Kristen cried out, "Oh, you faithless betrayer and whore! Had I known this, I would have strangled you long ago." Well, you got caught. With Christian's cave complex, and an immense amount of booty was found in the forms of wine, dye, and salted meat, suits of armor, firearms, and other weaponry, trade goods, coin, and other valuables. The value is estimated to the excess of 7,000 gulden. Gillinden, the author of the 1581 accounts, notes that one might well have made a fair amount of booty found on the Christman's cave. I wonder how much that is in United States dollars now. Let's check this out, people. Let's see here. 2 US dollars. Let's see here. Is that right? And it's saying $5,943.50. It's actually saying $5,943.50400, but it's Christman kept a diary in which detailed the murders of 964 individuals, as well as a tally of loot gained from them. The diary was found amongst his possessions. In addition to this evidence, Christman readily admitted to the murders, adding that if he had reached his goal of 1,000 victims, he would have satisfied with that number. On June 17th, 1581, Christman was found guilty and was condemned to death by the breaking wheel. Oh, shit. A breaking wheel is similar to... Okay. Breaking wheel or execution wheel is known as the wheel of Catherine wheel, or simply the wheel, was a torture method used to publicly execution primarily in Europe from antiquities through the Middle Ages into the early modern period by breaking the bones of a criminal. Basically, they put them up on this wheel and they turned them and stretched them out. He endured 9 days on the wheel prior to expiring, kept alive in his suffering with strong drink every day so that his heart would be stronger. At the time of the Pamlet and of writing, the loot from Christman's cave was well as the woman he had enslaved were kept in a certain location. The fate of both undecided. Okay. And you can check this out. They actually have pamphlets and books of this whole thing, and it's in German, the one that I'm finding, but you probably find it. It's called
Urschrocklich Museum von einem Morder Christman Genipperteinga.
There we go. And this is the Primus Soreth is a handful of pamphlets published in and or shortly after 1581. New tidings about the murderer named Christman, the alleged publisher of the pamphlets, Caspar Herbert, is credited for the title of the page to come to Lynchman on Mussel's River. No other publications of Caspar Herbert's survive. The various pamphlets are strictly parallel in wording, none of his printer or printing place. And they all claim that the title page to be reprints of a print of an unnamed printer in Mainz of 1581 or 1582 in one issue. So it's basically just one. But they have lots of literature booklets, I guess, of this. There's not much on him. There's lore. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just basically lore or whatnot. Yeah, so it was kind of trifling, and sorry, it's going to be a kind of short issue, but yeah, it's basically he wanted to be the world's greatest serial killer, which technically I think he is. Then, yeah, that's about it on that one. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening on this. Check us out on all other content, which one will be available on the next day after this one. And thank you all for watching, listening.